How's it going, guys? Genesis Crypto here, and today we have a video on are we entering the most bullish market in Bitcoin at this exact moment. Let's look right into the charts, guys. So right over here we have two lines drawn out right there, and then we have a good area to work with right over here. Now these lines are touching this area right over here, which Bitcoin was at 1,748, then right over here when it was at 3,038, all the way over here at 5,972, and then going on. And then we have another line right over here touching the latest lowest points right over here at 5,843 and 7,262. With this reference, we have this kind of area right here that it might enter Bitcoin's pricing. All of this right here, this kind of area right there, right? Now, keep in mind that each candle that you guys are seeing right here, these are candles, that's what it's called, are 1 day long. Okay, so each of them are 1 day long. And right over here, we had a period of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days straight. No, 6 days straight that we were just going down. Okay, we haven't had much times where we have 6 days straight going up. That barely happens, to be honest. Only right over here. As you guys can see right here, this big exponential growth. But that was a 17 times growth that happened in an 8-month long period. That is very unlikely to happen right now. So we are going to be looking at this circumference area right over here and see what the price of Bitcoin might get to. So right over here, let's look at the most latest area right there. We're gonna go really quickly to the 30-minute long candles right here. As you guys can see, in a short-term basis, it is a good time to sell Bitcoin in a short-term basis. This line, by the way, guys, is a line that I created to be able to see if we can hit 1 million of Bitcoin in 2025 and kind of the projection that we need to be seeing. And right now we're actually a little bit above that projection, so that's good news, guys. But anyways, in 30 minutes of candle, that means each candle is 30 minutes long, it is showing that we should be selling Bitcoin right now. But this is more of a long-term analysis. We can't be looking at it in 30 minutes. We got to look at it minimum an hour, and it still shows that we can sell Bitcoin right now. So what I am assuming is, let's go back to the 30-minute candles right there. We have an overbuy 3 times in 30 minutes of each candle, 3 times, which is a good indication of a reversal. As you guys can see, when we overbuy, usually it goes down and then we oversell. As you guys can see, this one overbuy going up, we oversell twice. Well, can you imagine 3 overbuys? I wonder how low we're gonna get from that. But it is going to start going down. We did a pretty good exponential growth right here. It'll probably go down and pretty much stay at around, I want to say 7,800, 7,900. That's my estimate. But we're going to look at the 1 hour area again really quickly, and we're going to see what's happening right over here. There was not an overbuy here, but there was almost overbuy, a very close overbuy. So these are good indications that the market is going to go down. Short term is going to go down, but long term, which is what we are indicating as far as that bullish run right over here, guys. This is, we're entering April now, right here in April. In April is estimated to be around 7,000 to 7,800. That is what's estimated to be in April. But if we could go lower than that, we would be breaking a certain point where it would get really bullish, because the price of Bitcoin would be so low that we would be overbuying a lot. Okay, so let's see around the time that we would be getting for Bitcoin to get at a good pricing. So right over here at May the 1st, the highest we could get as far as these two lines are showing and indicating would be around 8,732. Okay, but Bitcoin's projected pricing for the end of this year is around 30,000 to 50,000. A lot of people are saying. So let's go to the end of 2019, and as you guys can see, this line that you guys are seeing right here is way higher, entering around all the way to 15,000 to 12,000, right? So these are very conservative lines, right? These are showing the lowest of the lows that we have ever gone from a short period of time going up. So why is the market getting bullish, or might get bullish, or might even be the most bullish market we've ever been in Bitcoin? Well, if you guys did not know, the Lightning Network has been activated, right? So only a little bit of nodes are working with the Lightning Network, but Lightning Network has been activated. Plus, there's a summit of finance that's happening, which they commented saying that there is no reason to continue regulating cryptocurrency right as of this now, because even at cryptocurrency at its highest of around 800 billion of a full market cap, it didn't even make 1%. Not even 1% of the global finance in this earth that we live in. That's crazy, guys. But that is actually good news. I know that sounds weird to be good news, but it is good news because that means that regulation is going to be halted finally, right? We've been getting these regulation kind of things. We've been getting lawsuits from cryptocurrency YouTubers and all these kind of bear market kind of news. Well, guess what, guys? Now that regulation is going to be lessened, right? Where we're not considering securities and this, that, this. A lot of people are going to want to buy right now, right? So with all of this good news that's happening right now, by the way, guys, Bitcoin fees are around 6 cents. That has been, it's been so long since it's been so low. That means we are back to a point of Bitcoin where it is easily done a buy and sell or a trade and such, because the fees, the miner fees, are not outrageously large, right? So with all of this that we are seeing right now, all of this great bullish news, Bitcoin will definitely start skyrocketing very soon, guys. And we're going to draw a line into what I mean by that. We're actually going to get this pitchfork line that we have right over here. We're looking at it in a 1 day area, and then we're just going to put it right here. We're going to aim it with the trend that is going down for the past, I don't know, a couple, 3, I want to say right over here, it was 11 all the way to, yeah, so about 4 months or so. We're going to be hitting the highest point right there. Then we're going to drag this one. We're going to be putting this one at the lowest point right there. All right, as you guys can see, the projection is correct because the entire, almost the entire market that's been happening recently is right there in the green aspect area, right, guys? Now, remember, right now we're looking at each candle in a 1 day perspective. Now, if this is a trend going down, by the way, guys, look at the trend going down. However, it is showing as high as 12,130 in this exact month in 0330. Now let's create a pitchfork kind of line for a uptrend that recently happened. Now this is a more long-term analysis. That's why we're looking at the candles in a 1 day perspective. Now let's look at it in the uptrend that happened, right? So we have this big uptrend right over here. So we're gonna try to get as much of the current market as possible. We're gonna have the uptrend all the way from here, and then we're gonna get it all the way from the bottom, which is right there. Now this projection is not as adequate as we need to be seeing because a lot of the recent market is not in the green area that we need to be seeing. However, all of this was in the green area, and if we push this even back, more back right over here, let's grab this from here. Let's push it more back from the beginning of that trend right over here. Okay, and then let's put this point back right over here. And then let's get that point from the bottom. Let's see if I could get it from the bottom right there. Let me drag this pitchfork thing up. I'm going to push it over here. And then we're going to grab the pitchfork. We're going to put it back to where we had it. Okay, so I'm going to put this pitchfork area right here to the highest that we've had right there. And then the lowest that we've had right over here. Okay, as you guys can see, this area, this entire area right here is in the green. However, the recent market is not. But we have been getting a lot of bullish news that might bring us up. And if we could get as high as 11,550, then we are entering the uptrend that we've been having for some time now. And we can go as in the middle right over here, which is around May 1st. Right here, May 1st. If we hit the middle area, that would be 16,645 pricing of Bitcoin, and all the way up to as high as 20,578 if we follow the uptrend. Currently, we are not following the uptrend, as you guys can see right there. But if we could get to the uptrend, then we can definitely continue going up to the uptrend. But it seems like it is favoring the downtrend. It seems like we are short term going to go a little bit downer, but long term we are going to go a little higher in recent. And then eventually, as all this bullish and as people are seeing the Bitcoin fees going down and all this use case coming back to a lot of people, guess what, guys? We are going to be entering a bullish market. And as you guys can see, the RSI, the recent RSI right over here, there was a huge overbuy. I mean a huge overbuy for a long period of time as far as a long-term analysis. And then we had an oversell right over here at 0204. Now, what does the RSI usually say when we have an RSI of an oversell? Well, guess what? That means it'll probably go and reverse. As you guys can see, when we had an oversell right over here, it reversed and it went up, all the way up. Well, we had an oversell right over here, guys, and this was a long time ago, by the way. This was at around 9/13/2017. Well, guess what, guys? We recently have an oversell, which means that is also another indication that we might go really high up and get to a great pricing following this uptrend that we see right here with the pitchfork analysis. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do daily cryptocurrency videos, guys, so make sure you guys subscribe. I have passive income ways that I use myself in the description below, so make sure you guys benefit from that. If you guys like this video, leave a like, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Take care.